Hi there, I am with Jane Brinkman, otherwise known as Red, our star quarterback. What are your thoughts after the first game?
We executed. We did some good things. We got a lot to learn. We got to get back to the drawing board. Defense was amazing.
They were.
Our defense was on point. They saved us a lot of downs. I think that we got the quirks out, we got the nerves out, and so we're back to work. We got a tough opponent coming up. San Diego Rebellion is a force to be reckoned with. They got some all-stars on that team, so we just got to be solid and execute.
You really seemed to get into quite a groove with Morgan and Frisbee by the end. Did you feel that coming on? It seemed like it.
Yeah. You know, football for me is a game of rhythm, and you can either get into the quicksand or you can get into the rhythm. And I'm just so grateful that Olivia just goes out and grabs every ball I throw her. So when you got hands like that, she makes me look good. So.
Right. So tell us about that touchdown drive. You had 3 really nice runs, and then you hit a short pass that Olivia takes it all the way in.
Yeah, it was great. Sydney, we had a game plan. We just kept moving it down the field. Sydney did a great job of keeping the ball in her gut and driving. The O-line gave her some time, got some holes. And then coach was just like, put it in the air. And I got to go to Morgan. And I saw the cross route, and I saw her open, and I saw that window. I took it. And she took it, and she did her thing, so.
You kind of did a little bit of both. I mean, at times you guys look so good, and then at times, a couple of penalties, but like you said, jitters.
Right. Yeah. First game, we just got to get it out of our way, and new team, new coach, new league. We're starting to make history here, so everybody's got nerves, including myself. This is my 4th year being quarterback, so. I still got a lot of learning to do, and a lot of techniques to perfect. But every day is better. Every day is better.
Well, you look great out there. I mean, some of those balls were really, really nice, and and your line did a good job. Other than the couple times they tried to wear your shoes for you,
right.
Your line really held up. That must feel good to know you got some time back there.
Yeah, my O-line is amazing. I got a rookie center, and she had a girl twice her size, and she held her own. I watched film over and over and over Sunday night. And I just kept watching her. She just kept giving her everything she had, and that's what wins games. It's not just so much about talent; it's about effort. And Coach Tim always talks about energy, effort, execution, and it's the 3 E's. And I truly believe in my O-line. I believe in my team. I believe in my coach. I believe in the plays, and I believe in myself. So. We're going to do some good things this year. We're going to be
I feel so
surprised. We're going to surprise a few people.
Well, I am here with Olivia Morgan, number 85. If you saw the game, this was a player of the game right here. Touchdown, game-saving interception. How do you feel?
Oh, it feels great. I mean, of course, it's a team win. We have a lot of work to do, but our first game, everybody got the dust knocked off their pads. Rookies got, a chance to look at a team that wants to take our heads off, just like we want to do there. So it was a great win, and I'm ready for the next one.
How'd that touchdown feel?
Oh, it felt amazing. It felt absolutely amazing. I'm ready to do it again.
Yeah, well, we want you to do it again. That's for sure. So when you were, set up that interception was just beautiful. Did you know you had it right from the beginning?
You know what? I didn't, but I was hungry enough to get up there and get it because I knew the game, depended on it. Our win depended on it. So I was hungry enough to just jump up and get it, and I wanted it.
Yeah. Someone was saying that the coach gave a pretty good speech at halftime. Did you? What were your thoughts on his halftime speech for you guys?
It was great. I mean, coach is pretty well-mannered. Like, he really doesn't get too overly excited. And so that kind of calmed our nerves also, but also fired us up. And so with his energy pushing us, and we knew we needed to get the job done, and so we just took it and ran with it.
You play both offense and defense. You're out there darn near the whole game. What is that like? Does one help the other? I mean,
I think it does, because when I'm on defense and I'm able to read the receiver, I kind of looked at what I would do if I was in her position. And usually it's the same thing. So whatever she does, I just try to mirror. And when it's the other way, when I play an offense and the corner's on me, I just try to get away because I know I can. Yeah.
So would she prefer offense or defense?
Offense for sure, but defense is fun every once in a while.
Especially when you get a game-saving interception, right?
Yes, that's right.
Great game, Olivia. Again, I'm here with Olivia Morgan, number 85 in your program, number 1 in your hearts. Thanks, Olivia. I am here with Angela Mims, number 44, that was laying some pain on the Seattle Majestics last week. How do you feel?
It felt so good. Oh my God. You know, I hadn't played for a couple of years, so to come back and be able to lay a few folks out, woo, yes, it brings it all back.
I got to tell you, it was really fun for me as an announcer to yell, "You got Havoc!"
Oh, yes.
What's that like? What's it like when you know you're just going to drill this person?
You know, well, I can't really say that, huh? I was going to say, when you hit that one climax that you've been waiting for all week.
You just made a bunch of people want to play defense right now. What are your thoughts on the first game overall? You had a lot of rookies out there. Your defense, you guys just pulled it out when you needed to. You gave them the ball back with 1:39, penalties give them perfect, and then you get the. It was amazing. You guys really held up.
You know, the thing about our defense is that our coaches like really talking to us about coming together and really communicating with each other and stop putting the blame on any one person, because when one person mess up, we all mess up. So we always say, no, next play, we got a next play, we're gonna get it right. You supposed to be here, you supposed to be there, let's get it. Let's go in, dig hard, play fast, play hard, and let's go. You know, we could see our rookies were taking them real deep breaths like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? They're gonna get a touchdown on us. And we're like, no. Our mid linebacker, Cash Rail, she's like, not another yard. It stops right here. Everyone took a deep breath. We got in there and we dug in and we made it happen. For the rookies to come in and be able to play like on that level, to me, it's like it says it all. Like our coaching staff they get it, you know.
What's it like to be playing with Cash again? Because she's had a few years off too.
I love my little Cash. She's like my son I never had.
Yeah, I heard there's a pretty impressive halftime speech by the coach. What'd you think?
Oh, he has my heart. You know, like.
But what did he say that really what is it that I mean, I know I've been there, but to tell the audience, what's it like? What are those things that they say that just make you go, yeah, I want to get them?
When your coach tells you to go in, play full speed, give your heart, you have 6 seconds to give it all you got. You got to give it. You got to give it. He said, give me 6 seconds. And I will show you guys, like, you guys can take it to the championship. You have that championship level defense. Just get it.
I am here with Coach Timothy Holmes. What do you think after that first fantastic victory, Coach?
I'm always a little more grumpy after wins than I am losses. So I'm a little grumpy because there are so many areas that we have holes that we got to work on, some things we have to correct. But the effort level was there. I'm excited that they won for them, but for me, it's like the tactical part of it. Got some things we got to fix.
Yeah, but at times, like we were talking, the O-line was like at times pretty solid, and for the most part, Red was kept upright. Then there'd be a few mistakes, so you know the offense you kind of expect. But boy, your defense looked good, Coach.
It's a championship level defense. That defense was constructed a while ago, and I love what the coaches have done with it. It was my construction to start with, but the coaches have taken ownership of it and put in some little wrinkles and done things their way, and I love what they've done with it. So our team's playing fast. That's always a good thing when you get your team to play fast. They're playing without thinking too much, and that's when it's the mark of a really good defense. I think if the defense can carry us to a championship, we just have to get the offense up to that level.
I heard you gave a pretty impressive halftime speech for the ladies. Can you tell us a little bit about what you said?
I challenge their womanhood. The teams are organic. They all grow. Every team's different all across the country, and each team from year to year is different. So they have an organic kind of nature to them, and they have to grow and move and breathe on their own. So this team was, I felt, kind of stagnant. They were letting things that were not football-centric take them away from what they were supposed to do. So I just gave them some inspiration to get back to center. Halftime speeches are a dime a dozen. I don't know where I come up with them. They just happen to come. I let them come organically, and that was one. But sometimes you need to use a sugar cube. Sometimes you need to use a bullwhip. But they needed a little bit of both on that one. So that's what I used.
So tell us about that touchdown drive. Very impressive. You set it up with 3 really great runs by Sydney. You predicted Sydney was going to have a good game. You thought she's really been coming on. Then you have a nice short pass that Olivia takes all the way to the end zone. Tell us about that drive.
Well, the drive was constructed actually 2 drives earlier than that. We were trying to get to the inside edge and make that linebacker come in reading Sydney or reading Hollingsworth as we were running the ball in there. So we weren't getting many yards, but sometimes you have to stay committed to it, and that's exactly what we did. So we used a little play action to it, brought it up, and once the linebacker bit, when Olivia caught the pass, which, by the way, is another thing that we use is if you make a mistake, make it at 100 miles an hour. She actually ran the wrong route, but she ran it at full speed. So the quarterback found her, and because we had the play action happening, it opened a space for her to get vertical. And once she got vertical, she has great speed, and I didn't think anybody would catch her. Yeah. So it wasn't so much a drive as much was setting up one play. One play leads to another play, leads to another play, leads to things. So that's the kind of things you keep in mind. You have to keep it sort of a chess game. You have to keep one move ahead.
What did you think when, a penalty gives them amazing field position with just all they need is a field goal, a little bit of time left in the game? What were your thoughts?
Trust my defense. It's the only thing I can think of.
I'm Jenny McNulty. This is Coach Timothy Holmes for your Los Angeles Bobcats. Good luck, Coach. Great game. Good luck for next week.
Thank you. Nice to see you again.
Likewise.